Okay, I was doing my kwaba strong so ediba Ghana politics avenue. So I was doing Yembunra a year yensemu OSP arrest GRA acting head of legal Freeman Saba over alleged corruption in the SML deal. Obviously, your brain of full a year brief on a year SML scandal, a year OSP, edisa brief no ebabetuja. Omo involved in SML scandal occur say prosecution ebesha say at the end of this month. Eno na asha say sisi an arrest a GRA acting head of legal sisi an ebusuya enye asem keto akwanti. Breaking news no eno na ya project ato your screen no enchen de amam no. Mpanyinfo ne bi nso ede nsem bi aba betuja. Mom yanko na yankonkuti ensma ekọ unsubscribe ya subscribe like na share ma afofron so ensa into me and can be Ghana politics avenue. So and don't forget to click on the notification bell so na be any updates bia ye be drop bia no onso onsa ebe to me aka madam say
Okoboy omiana no ebeboa no. Yeah, because sometimes I say silence is golden. Yeah, because he was health minister.
That's right.
And near more, of course, no be any dada. So this is not a time to be shopping for relevance and as attention. The era now, if any saying Odi health ministry, and the course Akroma saying. And at this point, Obia Ghana, if something is going on toward that, you have every right to talk, speak, make suggestion and as a for no. But Alaska. Men can't be any and don't try to make Nema any to happen. And when you know that these are the factual realities and underpinning the issues, then because of cheap politics, you try to sway sama your friends anyhow. And this is a personal Nema na and you so onim.
That's right.
Unless say it is true, say those times I say what the officer not can forward the instructions about. Say the document sign off Abrami.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so that unless say every see yeah, and he was just playing a puppet role under his own ministry and that didn't know what was happening. At this point in time, Nipa always seized with all the fact in this particular sector. The current health minister and his position and our count were clear. I want making promises say in the next 1 month. He said 1 month or 2 months.
In the next 4 weeks.
In the next 4 weeks. Is that 4 weeks or 1 month?
1 month.
1 month. No, Obe making sure say all the hospitals and other way next year hook to the system. No, ebetimi akoso no, ebekoso. So the question is, was it possible we could have done it in the past? And why didn't you do it? So you answer these critical basic questions because first in your hospital no be the folder bar. Na say na uko Sunyan hospital na de che uko Techiman hospital okwa. You start from ground zero. After na ukwa ko yi folder. Now you be take your health history, everything afresh. But the system is such that if it is connected, it doesn't matter you went to Kolebu. It doesn't matter. Once you log into the system, your health records already is in the system.
Okay.
So nya fe na doctor baby say na wo he na duro be na yede ma wo na duro no kofie na kofa krata na fa be kire me na se for everything are captured in the system. No etimi boama continuity of care. Very smooth transition here very way, and that is the whole essence of this thing. So this is the initiative the gentleman has taken upon himself to ensure say hospitals na any connected he will do. So we a former minister now any idea be who free say ye say na you bring it up, but some of these unnecessary allegations in this unnecessary way and they are not even factual. Because some now he hasn't been able to adduce a single evidence to substantiate any of the claims that he's making. And apparently, I said the fellas of Fusuka is good anymore. Say, Metro TV.
That's right.
Or turn now to Papa. So, you are not on top of issues. One casa will ministry can now you didn't know what was happening. So for me, I think he should shut up and just watch what is happening. So, or any suggestion very constructive. Free so the boy be why not? But don't try to flip a version of a conversation that is not important at this time. That is not relevant. As to whether say obi empty and also a private sector and also any private sector. No. The whole idea is to get this whole thing into a system. Ghana for being access. I best serve the purpose that we want to. The underpinning issues can be resolved. And that is the most important thing. So for me, I don't like it when issues come you try to hear unnecessary politics around, and it's the same thing that is happening in Parliament today. I say, "Afenyo marking," I say, your friend is saying, or catch a speaker say, "Buffalo ni vetting now more the air corner."
Asem no court.
Asem no now one have a catch a speaker.
Now, when was the last time Omusa Asem court Parliament in Enya?
And we in Yansania, that is the question you ask. So
When
we in
was the last
Yansania,
time?
because first of all, speaker ain't nip to me to sit as an individual to decide say, oh, Asem no court, and then speaker no a court.
That's right.
So who frees up percent who reasons I'll go to court, go for injunction. Then bring it to the speaker.
That's right.
Now say if you court injunction, can stop Parliament or your master of its own proceedings within the House to stop a constitutional process. Again, the Supreme Court has proven sufficiently say whenever a constitutional process is in motion and you want to stop it, you should have a bag full of sensible reasons.
Exactly.
Over the court no sufficiently say of course now so one stop here there now, it will cause irreparable damage subsequently. If I are unable to do that, because some of the electoral commission we do Akroma say NDC the electoral commission about your friend is saying
it's a limited registration.
Limited registration. Okuja Tone Haruna Idrisu levy.
That's right.
I'm going to call court, you know. You say toko no the date. I said the bottom to coin just over. No kind of NDC for registration.
That is it.
You never hosono and some now call court to the catch say to stop a constitutional process in motion because young vetted baffle no and you'll be discretional. A constitutional requirement.
Exactly.
And the speaker is injuncted by a provision in the constitution to go ahead. And again, so all your process in a way. Now free said the entire process was built on fraud. You can go and quash it.
Exactly. But idea,
yes.
Oh, say I don't know on no. And
that's why now President Akuffo had to say own sign LGBT when I'm catch say crocodile the John no because he didn't want to do it. Because as a president in the exercise of your executive functions as an executive president in Alaska, court will not stop you from exercising, but who sign we now say Omudimusa Addo while running out of your limits as a president, then the court can invalidate everything that you sign.
Exactly.
But on the undoing of the act, you cannot stop an executive president from pending his signature to a document. So I think that you see, these are the cheap politics. Akroma, I'm for take a serious BM no. Because nipa na oye no, anya say onim. But you see their essence in this politics, their relevance, swati.
That's right.
So always, Afenyo Marking is somebody who always want to be in the news. I'm for betting in cancer or YBB because Babin ain't need to stop this particular process unless there is an order from somewhere, justifiable, and the only order will have to come from court, a court of competent jurisdiction. I want to be convincing beyond every reasonable doubt. Say indeed, the process no cost it will cause certain irreparable damage. In that particular sake, unstopping the process. So you see, and I don't make catch you say, Toko no monia bramo command ono kasa the colleague judges. Who is that Ghana your judges association will Akroma say?
Oh, that's right.
Now what is your issue statement?
No.
And this a Ghana bar association issue no muye de koba na motonyoma Alaska. Should you take them serious?
No.
Because these are judges. They understand the law. Now no make catch you say obi a lawyer. You don't interpret law. So stop deceiving people. The other can't who be a working.
But the judges,
the only body that is enchanted with the power to put interpretation on the constitutional provision is a judge. We are lawyer. Mr. Lawyers are trained to have a refined understanding of the law.
Good.
You get certification to practice, and then you can understand the law to convince a judge to make a decision. But you don't interpret law. That is why now no say election petition. Chachuchi kata of all people sorry jina na so kabro for kotu articles na say for team say hey papa or temra na say for or kasa we are na judge na about to go.
That's right.
I tell you, we are lawyer. You don't interpret law. The law is at the bosom of the judge. What I say,
and the law is the law.
Is the law. And the judges association, they understand this thing better. So, if says something has gone contrary,
they would have come out.
Some minute you do more. I don't know more about him. So I think these things are much ado about nothing. I don't want to take much of your time now.
But I say, Ivan Che innocent, and I tell you, this takes us to 19 minutes into 4 p.m. Na abushia high amuton 92.3 midi ni Emmanuel Kwesi Mate ono so di Ivan sabe ye jemu di ama bright na bright yen sha sha wo baby Ivan di esi no enne afenyo marking in Akuffo say busia Ghana from follow show no ede court say aye tokono former chief justice ede court say yina ye no to onu no enyamra kwanso eti ninsi anemu na ye de ne ba no yenhwe na yamveti no ena the minority no so no agye ginem catch speaker say onye ne saa and the question one may ask and say da ben na minority ni hu say asam wo quarter parliament ento so enye ne djuma yetam yi levy di court and a minority no course so a passy e levy and as our parliament they are different from parliament way Bryce uncle
Alaska. Mame mao moni ejumapa.
Right.
Na menda wasene akwenya wodi amame. Memfa akwenya wesu so enchia party T4. Minchia yen executives from national kosi the various branches. Maminchia Solomo kusi brako our brain center.
That's right. That's
Poyo Abranten or boy Papa Alaska. Say young guy dedicated and committed to the work. Now no matter the barriers opposition for the man. No was swear say or no di and obey say or be majuma pabe koso. Na wati Ghana nim ati president nim no. Ewie maminchia no. I'm fast on chia MMDC is our Eastern region and I need you mom any MPs our Eastern region.
That's right.
Alaska. On say there be a master maya mekan say when we have people in the whims of affair, no more my dream say what they will do nene say they will listen to people with loud voices. Sometimes we get to the state that the principles and the credit facilities of minor war as a beacon original so to me making sure that things are run well and make sure that the right things are done for the nation. Na eswa bomb minus one fast war, na eswa batime mutual for fast one, yensanka. And this time around, Alaska na metie no minieni jem. Minieni jem because the NDC party, we have a social contract with the Ghanaian people.
Okay.
Ghanaian citizens say, yeba. Deni ye kan ye say sika MPP aban bisi okoboye ewa monone coupons e pensioner fo sika bonds omoto ye say sika ni nyina na fe ye internal generated funds sika omo gi nyina no Alaska omo che sika no mo ho fa sika ni di ye. And at that particular instances, now the glaring evidences were there, and then one of the major evidence pop up to be the Cecilia Adapa case. Iti Ghana funyi na jiyemboshi ni tumu se omana akwa huhehie mu na omo ho achiro mu ni nyina no omo hu ni se nyatwe ade ba kope MPP na nado ne na aba mu mpenifo na ewia Ghana sika.
Okay.
Enti ni yedi tumi den hye wo nsa na se wo ba wetumi aba ba gise sika no unji sika no kwa o asset omode toye wa confiscate asset uwie a wa mama akodansa wam. Into be here 2024 elections are ye no Ghana for tumi an say en tankeke because obekaya one of the MPP omokasa no mo rely on the Johnny Fee accountability when he said we don't have majority in parliament, so therefore if we want to take any serious decision we don't get it.
That's right.
Into Ghana for who he say we are not going to give any NDC numbers here. NDC better use as excuse. And as soon as NDC for so kasa ye say ye ni abresi ye be chinkrofo we no. Then what we do is ye be more presidency no. Ye presidency no. Ye wia ye be some majority in parliament. Send be ya you get to third. Now no general ekana ye national chairman kana assembly or see MPP for pair. Omo parliamentary routines obetumi ama NDC MPs call we traffic light we half call first break and half about second break ni nyina no what it tells you is we have the numbers.
Okay.
Ye chemu mienu po na we will have the numbers to outweigh the MPP contenders in parliament to make sure say any decision be say ye take na go in favor of the country and then the citizen as well no ye betumi take. Alaska, how many months in ye? How many months in here? Today, at the end of October, which is the 10th month.
Okay.
Next month, Ochina, yera 11th month. Now, documents are deduced from opposition. Intenye ne ansana tama ye can say NLA report no yeba power na yebenya Imani Ghana yes and report no according to report no 18th October. Okay. Last ye can say 2023. So all these documents were there. Who buy one cancer swab investigation? The buffer stock 78 million Ghana cedis. Unsa document. The NSA net Ghana for and under the MPP in Samafoja Ketuya Ekoye omuhuye won Samapomu. Ninyina documents were honum and then no can say what do a Sicilia Dapa issues ninyina justification so they call court nyina court boni nyina guye. Ain't until this time. Now there's no single person has been prosecuted. And you think the Ghanaian people are okay with us? Alaska, it is quite time we are not going to sacrifice our integrity, our credibility in everything in space of people in authority. They have to sit down and make sure, say, yes, we are Jumani and Omunfa form. Because we went to the people. And now we phone belly Matisse you say buffer stock papa no we 78 million Ghana cedis so document to crowd bonte and so yenyebi intina attorney general yeden court ni yeden supreme court yeden
but so ni say emra no even cross wo chi kromfo a obi a won so am drawback kra ya chi no yes man fair hearing
Alaska
meba yes man fair hearing. Now, Attorney General Kachiro said, these are the way our building dockets are the echo. Now, as I speak with you now, no, the government is still in a transition state. Chief Justice, Afena, Obabeko vetting, they are sworn in. So don't you think, say, in as much as because Professor Mills no, the same thing na NDC and your supporters na mudi good so one build the proper dockets no kwa one that was the reason Attorney General can say in his private life he has never been incompetent. Then you know about the public domain no. So don't you think say this year has almost ended and a month no move away near one checks and balances rather than say ana
Alaska Medase what you have said oko emremu you see anybody is a suspect until proven guilty.
Exactly.
And I don't underestimate that statement and I said the court proceedings but Alaska maminka semba ko say the things that are critical uwabra bomu awohoi say the essentials in here which means that essentials no say ebetumi take you 3 months okrampo a na ehu here we 19 you can stretch yourself to get it today. 92.3 likewise in governance Ghanaian people voted for you on account say the previous government has killed their dreams, has made them suffer, and then also you are being given mandate to come and redeem them. You have been given the mandate, straightforward mandate. Until now, Ghanaians are looking up to redemption. There are other things. Abayi buy a ye. Abayi buy on track contract for kaya. Or buy an anesika because he said essential. No, how did he manage? Kwambi aso so fanya sika no amfa ntia contractors for car. I am not saying say because of MPP for star ebi say ye be prosecute obi just with the intention say ye person ye de nipa no kwato afiase na egu nanimu ase no. But Alaska 10 months is enough for you to be docket. We you can say Attorney General Dominic Ayeni. I like him so much. I have been following him and are good as he said. Yade Attorney General man manage ye. Na momuno so far as ultimately document about bontin I was expecting say yes what to me are the document. So far as why this document the first place to even file. It before Baba bontin krabe kasana na nipa na musawe mu kwanso. And that is when we give you the support.
But
okay, abusia we ne ensema ekoso our political highway so OSP I take a quick action on SML scandal. Nensama or the betu just say prosecution ebesha say at the end of this month no eguso ekoso. Ya better must se moje pene kokoti sa ensem we ede MI aha Ghana Politics Avenue so. And don't forget to click on the notification bell so that there any update bia you be dropping on so once a bit to me akabi.